Bloop. Alrighty. That was a weird taste. Like it was like a dull taste or something. You like grab this or what? I don't understand what in the hell is happening. Oh, cease to interact? Are you kidding me? Why do they do that shit for? Okay, so we're gonna play this for a little bit and then you know, we'll play for now we'll play some FMV stuffs. Hope I'm going the right way.
Dr. Lisa Svensson, supervisor, day 12 of tablet analysis. Dr. Anderson brought an artifact holding an engraved sphere in some form of magnetic energy field. The text delivered with the sphere suggests that it's a soul stone. something meant to replicate and store the soul of any higher being. There are accounts of time anomalies and split realities, but they are impossible to read at the time.
Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. That noise. Like something with this. Whole thing is not connected. Or something. Whoops. Of course. Oh, how did I miss these?
Perfect, you're here. So far, you've met my...
You said you'd answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
I don't know where to start. What is this place?
I built this. Spent years of mortal life toiling away at plans, scraping together resources and favors to turn this into reality. A place to research the things thought to be myth and superstition. A place to research the Absolov, the last divine artifact left in Midgard. You've already seen it, on your way down.
That statue. Upstairs?
At first, we used ancient knowledge and combined it with Bohr Corp technology to open rifts between worlds. We made enormous progress, discovered new worlds and unimaginable technologies. But some unwanted things came back with us, entering our world, and now everything is just falling apart. I'm trapped down here, and we have lost control of the entire facility. The only way to stop the world from falling into chaos is to collect 9 keys and insert them into the Absolov. The artifact acts as the gate, and the keys will keep Midgard from being littered with the roots spreading across the surface. And unless we stop it, our existence and that of all living things will become endless torment.
How do you know where the keys are?
Years of research alone and with my associates, scouring through endless texts of the 9 worlds.
Who is Alice?
Enough questions! You have the key! Order must be restored to the realms of Yggdrasil, and the evils from beyond must be locked down. Insert this key into the Absolute and remember what I've taught you. Do that and you will succeed. Now get out of here, go!
Slap him with my robotic arm shit. Hey, what's up, video? Yeah, this game's pretty cool, actually. You went to sleep and then you got woken up. I feel like crap, yeah. That's how I feel when I take naps. Try to avoid taking naps. So else I feel like crap. I think I gotta go in a different direction, I suppose. Okay, this one was... that one. I already went there. I think I can go this way.
Basement 1, waste disposal.
I don't think I have to go in. Never mind. God dang it.
Basement 1, waste disposal.
Can't go to 2 yet, right? Nope. Already been down there, I think. Wow, I can't even see far ahead. Alright. If I get too confused in this game, then I'm gonna switch. Don't want to waste too much time in this game. If I get stuck, I get stuck, and then I'll have to pick another day to, you know, figure out what to do. So let's see. So you have to find insert key into a tablet. Wait. Do I have the key already? I have keys here, but I don't know. Insert key. Tablet. Maybe I'm supposed to go back there. Or I don't know. Let's go back real quick. Shit happens. Some games you get lost or stuck. Yeah, I hate that shit. Especially when you get like get to a certain point. Oh, I'm getting far, and then suddenly there's always one level. That will make you have that way. Just one level, maybe a few levels. I don't know. Depends on the game. It's just like you get so far in the game, and then suddenly it's like you're stuck. Now you got to figure out what the fuck to do. I thought I had it off. Wait, can I go through this door at all? Wait, no, this thing's annoying. Can't even get over there. I jumped over. Okay. Maybe I have to do something over here. Not sure what tablet he's talking about. He knows that. He said, I know you have the key, so insert your shit into this shit. Now he's gone. Like fucking disappears. Leave me alone. I disappeared. That is one realistic looking desk fan. Oh, this one? Where did he go? But all like that, I think. Same fans. All the fans be the same. I mean, I can use the elevator. Almost. Use the elevator. Figure out what the fuck. Alright. Triple monitors, baby. One of these days. Actually, I've had more than 3, actually. Of course, you can't run all 3, or you can't run all 4, I mean. At least not yet. Or I think you can, you can run all 4, right? 5, 6? I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Through the card. Unless you like use it for like a second card maybe or something. I don't know if that would that would probably leg it out or something. I don't know. I'll just use the elevator, I guess. I think it's this way. Yep.
Basement 1, waste disposal.
Alright, let's see. Right here, right? Blinking. Okay, there we go.
Floor 4, surface access.
Alright, so we are here. Has to be a new one because, like I said, the thing was flashing, so.
Everyone took it. The blood that came through the roots, they just drank it. with no regard to their own well-being, or ethics, or reason. Consider this note my resignation. I'm heading to the surface right away before this madness spirals completely out of control.
Spirals out of control. I'm just gonna sit in here. Then this whole thing could just bypass. Just kidding. Like, how am I gonna eat, drink, and I wouldn't be able to sleep. Screw that. When these doors are like, there's no like door here. Like, anything, close it. Maybe right here. But yeah, go through here. Or not. That's not it, is it? There's gotta be something else. I'll look around here. What can I do here? I'm thinking, you know, I could jump up there, but can't. Oh, poop. Thinking I could like jump and it's not. Was that maybe another key that I just grabbed, possibly? With an audio log on it? My guess.
Floor 4, surface access.
The arrow. No. Do I have to bring it down? I don't have key 4, so.
Mythology research, note 6.
I don't even know which one it was. Guess that was it. Unless I gotta do something here. Oops. Dang it. Yeah, there's nothing around here. So I guess I just had to get that audio log and not have to go back. That's my guess. Hmm. Okay, so I guess we'll go back. Apparently we gotta go back down to the other floor.
Floor 4, surface access.
Back to number B1, I guess. Telling me to go to B1. I don't know.
Basement 1, waste disposal.
Yeah, you can tell it's a waste disposal, alright. Nasty ass stuff on the ground. Blah. Gross. Oh. Ooh la la. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, it still shows it. I'll have to get 4 and 5 somehow. I gotta make that noise. Okay, let's save it again. Give me more! Oh yeah. have to do something. Damn! That's what I hate about this thing. You're gonna be all stuck and shit. I'll have to look it up or something at some point. Alright, so I guess I'll have to switch games and worry about this later. Okay. 557. Wish I could do something with this door. Wait, I went the wrong way. Whoops. Well, investigate. Or not investigate. Insert key into Absolute tablet. What the fuck is Absolute tablet? Let me look at this real quick. Real fast. If I switch here. To walk through. There's a walkthrough. All you gotta do is hit the find. Search. You know what? I'll use my browser. Give me a second. Thanks for following. Video. Or what do I mean? Raid. Hosting. I'm in thick mode, so I'm like sorry about that. Thanks for hosting. Of tablets. Okay. Don't tell me you don't have a game. Oops, I spelled it wrong. That's why. Tablet. Zero my ass. Don't give me that shit. To be continued? Wow, you didn't even finish the whole walkthrough? Okay, it's 4B1 to the landfill. Get the condensation stone. Wait, what? Go through the door to the right and turn left to listen to Anderson. You will call the door code at the end of the corridor. Oh, this is just B1 though. It's not the B1 disposal. Bug in game. Oh, here we go. At a point where you have to return to Niflheim. Okay, let's pronounce it. And the beacon of light. And that's what finish yourself. Before I cycle section lock terminal, I went. I feel like there's a move where it should. Where is it? So we're trying to wrap our head around what you did, so we can try it. Let me just. Okay, so you get back to the hub and put the Tesla key into the tablet. That doesn't even tell me shit. I gotta look for a walkthrough. Be a full walkthrough. That's all we need. Guided walkthrough. Nobody's got a guide or a walkthrough for this game? Seriously? I think I'll have to, like, look at videos then. Dailyblocks.tv. I want to see that. It sucks. I don't even know what chapter I'm in. I could tell actually. Hold on. I go like this. Play, chapter select. I'm in chapter 2 still? Oh. Okay. So chapter 2, okay, so ice word, blah blah blah. Okay, you can go into the room left to the wall at the door. Okay, so there's recharge station, blah blah blah. Okay, unlock it by firing an impulse of energy. Having risen, go right to the outer balcony, jump down, and go down through the hole. Go right to the outer balcony, jump up, and go down through the hole into the room with lockers. Inspect each of them to find an artifact key. Scan your hand with the corpse where there was a key to get an improvement. Opening doors with number 2. Okay, in one of the lockers you find... Okay, so I think I did that already. Go down and snuggle against... Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so there's unlocked door 4. How do I get there? Pick up an audio diary from the corridors to find the elevator. Activate and the platform will deploy. You'll be ready to study area. Okay, you'll find yourself in a huge room and find another diary, blah blah blah. So you are on the 2nd floor of the research center. Walk along walk along the wall to the right. Unlock door 4 using momentum and insight. Bend down and follow the perimeter until you find a hatch. Doesn't really say much. It doesn't say much. Hold on, I'm gonna use YouTube real quick. Go all the way over here. Okay, this is where okay, here he is, right? This guy right here. Okay, I found it. I found the part. Now I gotta figure out what you have to do here. There's the waste disposal. I'm gonna talk to this dude. Okay, so there he is. Now it says insert key, right? Hold on. Alright, he's gonna take the elevator, I would think. Let's see where he goes. I think I might have to be in a certain floor. But it doesn't... Oh, he already did the... Okay, so he's going to the research thing. Hold on, before I even... I don't want to get too spoiled. I want to see. Real quick. This way. Here
Basement 1, waste disposal.
Even though it tells me to go to B1, it's not really. It didn't look like he had 4 and 5 yet either himself in that thing, so.
Floor 2, Absolute research.
It must be... This one's blinking. No audio.
We've had lots of difficulties maneuvering the other 8 worlds of Yggdrasil to find the artifacts that we need. That is, until now. Henrik found out that magical beings can see on a spectrum that is invisible to mere mortals. And with artifacts and knowledge brought home from Valnaheim, Henrik has managed to infuse this magic into an augmented reality implant, making the spectrum visible to the user. And this is an amazing leap forward to unlock the secrets that these worlds are holding from us.
Wait, what was the code again? It needs 4 though. That was 3, I believe. Here's another one.
Team lead researcher Yang, Note 12. I had heard much about Borcorp before attending the first interviews. Most of it mixed, as is usually the case of enterprises built around the ideas of single, eccentric individuals. But the way people spoke about it, it sounded more like some idealistic crusade rather than a scientific excursion. Perhaps that's why I took the job, to begin with. To disprove the pseudoscience proposed by others working on the logical puzzle that is the Absolute. From the beginning, I have treated this as a natural phenomena, and I will not simply believe. In time, we'll find an explanation for the Absalov's existence. And by then, I hope the fool-spouting paganistic nonsense will be a long way from here.
There we go.
You'll have to excuse Henrik. Don't abandon us. We have to find all the artifact keys as soon as possible. The next one is in another part of Niflheim. On top of a tower of ice, a beacon of light. From the Absalov research room, you have to go through the east wing. The code to the gate is 3825. I repeat, 3825. Be careful, my dear.
Alright, let me find it. I have to find a save point before I switch. I could probably go back to save, actually. I wanted to see if it's for that one door. Wait, he said... Wait, she said East Wing, right? Or was it West Wing? Oh, yeah, enter the West Wing through a bulkhead door. Yeah, right here. I'm thinking it's probably down more. Anyways, let's go find a save and do it later.
Floor 2. Absalov research.
Okay, we're going on the right track.
Basement 1. Waste disposal.
Just gotta remember when I come back here, I have to go back up to the second floor. Alright. We saved it! Hey, Osha Beast. Excuse me. Store, not star. What are you doing? Library. There we go. Let's hope it can play though. Configuration. See if it'll capture this shit. If it captures it. Never mind. Look at. Yeah, that's some. Ain't that some old school shit right there? Select digital. Look, you get Sound Blaster, Sound Blaster Pro, Sound Blaster 16, and Sonic. It's supposed to be like Sonic, or is I don't know how to pronounce that. Microsoft Sound System, Pro Audio Spectrum 16, Gravis Ultrasound, Gravis Ultrasound Max, Thunderboard, Top Tech Golden 16, Reveal FX32, Sound Galaxy NX Pro 16, Aria, right? An R. Chipset, I/O Magic Tempo, New Media Wave Jammer. Test it. Error. Digital device not found or incorrect settings. I don't have that shit. Back in those days, though. Sure. That was pretty interesting. I don't know if it's gonna launch or not. There's 3 options. Well, one's just config though. The other one is different. Hold on, let me run that one. Ooh, excuse me, it's not running. Crashed. So we're gonna use the DOSBox thing. Here we go. Should be good now. Maybe not. Crashed again. Okay. Okay, so it won't launch, it crashes. Give me a second. It's using DOSBox and it's crashing. Is this for Harvester or no? Why is it doing that with DOSBox? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it just crashed. Beta. I don't know, I selected beta, so let's see what happens. I don't think it'll change the fact though. No, it still crashes. This machine contains an SCSI hard disk. It is unadvisable to proceed with the auto detection process. Its data.
HMI Module Alpha Humana on approach to Space Station Mercury.
Maybe it won't crash now? Alright, hold on a second. Let me get out of this beta thing. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me get out of this beta thing, because I don't know what this is. I'm gonna go back to the normal. And then, do it again. I don't know if it'll save it. If it crashes again, I'll just have to redo the sample audio. I don't know why I had to do that, but okay. Alright, didn't have to do anything. Bigger weapon. Holy shit, this needs to be going down. Audio is so dodgy loud. Hold on a second. I think I have to turn down the settings, I'm not sure though. Alright, now I gotta change my titles. Give me a second. Check your photo on the inventory screen. It will get worse as you take more damage. Oops. Oh. You might want to do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this game now. And of course I failed to I failed to add more FMV games. I guess I'll keep it on for now. Nice face. So it gets his face. I'm guessing it will get bloody, right? The health indicator. Monday, July 1953. I didn't say the day because I didn't know what the day was. Let's see. Can I go to options? I can. Oh, okay, cool. That's right. Whip it. When a problem comes around, you must whip it. Whip it good. I guess we can keep it loud, huh? You guys want to hear us screaming and shit? One of your typical wall clocks. Handful of faded hardbacks? Litter. Hardbacks litter the lower shelf. Does that actually say hardbacks? Handful of faded hardbacks litter the lower shelf? Pair of plastic binoculars with the lens melted to the table. Or, right? Yeah. Recently watered plastic plant. Acne medicine. Mattress is speckled with odd stains. Gee, I wonder why. What the hell? Why are you stuck? The fuck? A little further, man. Wait, he can't get to the drawer? The gesture door is unlocked. Go in it then. There you go. Chew marks are visible on the end of this ballpoint pen. Why are you chewing pens for? 25-cent piece dated 1952. That. As of yet, the future isn't so bright. The 1/48th scale P-47 Thunderbolt with a broken propeller. Paper Doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. Seven flannel shirts. Okay. Matching. Two jeans. Only neat in the closet. Empty trash so you An empty trash can so clean you could eat from it. Wait, what? An empty trash can so clean you could eat from it. Stunning depiction of the earth made of paper Mick. What are these words? Talk to Hank.
What?
Who are you?
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you. Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
No, I won't leave. Other.
Say what?
Steve, are you talking to me?
Yeah, only I don't want to be, 'cause I'm trying to watch my cowboy show.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I need your help. I've lost my memory.
Have not. Cut it out.
I'm telling you the truth.
You always were a kidder, Steve. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
What's wrong with you?
I got a headache and a stomachache.
Then why aren't you in bed?
'Cause I want to watch my cowboy show.
You look all right to me.
I'm not faking. I couldn't go to school because I'm sick. Daddy's sick in bed too. And Mom believes me anyway. So shut up.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are needed.
I was so hoping for that last word, man. I was so hoping.
Well, you can't stop me, so let me alone. Or else.
Your dad is asleep?
He and Mom went at it last night pretty hard. He stayed in bed. I saw what she did to him. It was pretty bad.
What did she...
Like you don't know. I saw you and her on the couch last Wednesday night. Guess that's why she's grounded now, huh? Too bad you wouldn't pay me and I had to tell, huh?
What are you talking about? What girl?
What? Is there another one too? Wait till I tell.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick, 'cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV. I said I don't want to talk about her anymore.
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What?
Well,
Oh,
I
already did this one.
I'm glad. Good. Finally. Say what? Good.
It's okay. Nice smile, mother.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember.
Yep, harvester.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't
Wait.
remember where I am or even who I am.
Wait, what she
Land's
said?
sake, stop your joshing, won't you?
What did she
Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your
say? Said
feet on the
stuff,
ground.
right?
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Yeah, who is my sister? She's probably a brat just like this fucking brother of mine.
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Hey, welcome back, video.
When did I graduate?
4 months ago, as if you could forget that.
What college?
College? A high school diploma is all you need to get a job. And besides, you can't marry Stephanie if you're going to waste your time going to college. 18 years old and you're just now getting your first job. It's a disgrace, but better late than never. I guess we can thank Stephanie for that.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
Poop. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be laughing throughout this whole game.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, but leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Fiancé? This is insane.
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie? Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning. Stop speaking nonsense.
Sorry, I had to.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, We'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes.
Uh-huh.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please let me get back to my cookies.
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to...
Oh, of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into harvest and have no family ties.
Kind of a specific target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets inside. But it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto-dry process, TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership? That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest. Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy. Stop speaking nonsense, dear. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
A cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. I don't know what newspaper.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning? Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers? Whoa, that's great. Maybe we could trade.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet. I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch some red-handed. What do you say? Before I give Will the keys, let me see those sneakers.
First the keys, then the sneakers.
Nuh-uh. If you're trying to pull a fast one on me, forget it. You don't get the keys till I see the sneakers, and that's that. See you later, alligator.
Well, I want to give you the sneakers anyways. I'd like to sniff. Foot, what is it? Foot sweat. Foot sweat.
See you later, alligator.
Don't make me get a newspaper and smack you upside the head, Jimmy. In Army surplus air conditioning. Army, yeah. Big. Fuck. Let's go to the cemetery. Here lies Boxcar Willie? It's supposed to be like Boxer Willie. The air here reeks of fresh soil and manager. Daddy Baker, and we shall rest easily without you. Really? Robba Williams, 1922 to 1947. May your fantasies be forever gory. Oh. Rip the unnamed hobo. Yeah, boxcar really? Yeah. Not even glue can save him. Rest in peace, Elmer. 2 years in Harvard was too long. Fear not in death. Monty Jakes. The sculpture on headstone has faded beyond visibility. What? November 27th, 1948. Another unknown visitor. What's with these fucking things over here, dude? This tombstone is unmarked. Funny shit, I'd say that. Yeah, another resting place amongst the graves. Yes, let's have some picnic in the graveyard. You know, that's a good idea. I'm sure the spirits will be happy. do they even have, like, things like that? I don't think so. In graveyards? I mean, what? Didn't say the magic word. Like some of these, it's funny how these writings don't even, like, they're like typos or something sometimes. You ever wonder if it's like purposely like that? Like said, like comedy and stuff, you know? Is Sycamore? Is dead, rotten, unstable, or climbing, or stringing nooses? The marble doors has been sealed shut. There are graveyards that have them. Oh, okay. I just don't. I don't really look, really, to be honest, for things like that. You know, it just seems kind of odd, but. But yeah. Well, we went to the graveyard. So that was fun. Couldn't go any further, so. No! Back into the damn graveyard. Or not graveyard. Back out the fucking land. Gain Memorial TV station. The lodge. Missile base? Why is there a missile base here? We get a missile base? Oh my god, look at the nukes, baby. Alright, I'm going this way. I don't want to talk to a man with no legs. Oh, okay. Red eyes gleam with eerie mole. Oh. No way.
Only initiates may enter the hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy? But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
Okay, Batman.
There are always obstacles to the path. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
Where's the trigger?
Members of the Order are privy to many hidden truths.
Such as?
They know what the trees whisper to the wind to make it howl. They know what the worm knows as it squirms in a rotting leg. They know what you've forgotten.
Apparently I got something in my inventory. After talking to this guy.
When you find the path, truth will be revealed to you. When you possess the truth, you will know what you knew. And if anything remains forgotten, then it was never worth the knowing. Have you obtained an application from the postmaster?
Not yet.
If you would find knowledge, you must seek it from the first realization of the wanting. Whether you do or not matters little to me. Many are called, but few chosen.
Mm-hmm. 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 Maybe it should have chose him as Batman instead of Christian Bale. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, so she wants me to... Okay. Bitch. Get your membership so you can, you know, go further into the sins. Join the dark side. Become the Sith Lord.
You know you want to.
Does it sound like a party? A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Help her then. How do you know she's blind? Maybe because of the shades. Zip code map with Harvest Dead Center.
Yes?
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
Oh, gee, Mr. Boyle, I need some help with an application, please. I need to sign it so I can sell my soul to this fucking dude that's weird. And it's like Batman. And maybe he's like he's like one of those what is this guy called?
Sorry, youngster, we're out of
shit.
applications right now.
Come on, you must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork.
Are you sure about that, sir? Make double effort then.
Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right.
Boy, Mr. Boyle, I think you're actually truly lazy. You old fart.
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you.
And you don't even want to know what I mumbled.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
These mailboxes seem hardly used. I can't talk to Exorcist Examiner.
Sorry, son. No time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
I gotta talk to the mother and be like, bitch, I couldn't get a fucking application. Oh, man. Bubble butt, yep.
Have you obtained an application from the postmaster?
Not yet.
If you would... Whether you two...
Trust me, you'd care if I had an application. Just shut the fuck up and stop lying to me. Maybe I should go to the police station and arrest Mr. Boyle because he's so lazy. For applications, he's breaking the law. Let's see. TV station, maybe? Whoa, look at that line. Excuse me, coming through. Oh yeah, sorry, I've been cutting in line. Get the fuck back behind me.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away. And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
No, I don't want your autograph, Steve, because you don't want to know why. I don't know why, but you know, I just don't want one.
Here you go then. Violence? What about it?
You have to kick it in.
Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-It-All.
But what about studies that have shown that children become more violent when watching violence?
Buckaroo, I rip the guts out of godless heathen Injuns. Most kids don't see godless heathen Injuns on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them, lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. Oh, shit! Ow! Shit on a stickeroo! The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the engines out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, civilization has benefited from violence. But should violence be treated as entertainment?
Check my ratings, son. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Well, gee there, I didn't know Texas Ranger was this violent, man. What are you trying to be, Walker Texas Ranger? Golly! You are not Chuck Norris. Range Rider. Okay, Range Rider. Are you sure? You know, you could say Ranger, you know.
Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're on in just a sec.
I can't wait.
Happy trails, buckaroo.
Oh my god. Oh joy. Oh boy. Meat plant.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right? You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
I don't want to talk to a man that whacks his taxes. That's Tucker. See you
Bye
later.
now.
Fucking freako. Oh, yeah. What the fuck is this man? Or woman? Tensua Crumb?
It's not often that I get visitors. I am Tetsuo Crumb.
Are you related to Harry
The
Crumb?
ignorant of harvest called me the Wasp Woman. A pejorative, no doubt, born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
I lost you there after you said wasps.
The politics of honey are intertwined with the age-old struggle of the aesthetic versus the commercial. Because I choose to raise wasps instead of bees, I'm frowned upon by the community. Why? Well, raising bees is acceptable because they produce honey. But sometimes it's not what is produced, so much as what is performed.
I don't see any particular use for wasps.
Why must everything have a use? Is money always the determining factor? More slender, more aerodynamic than the bee, the wasp is a joy to behold. Beautiful and juicy. Isn't that enough to compensate for the little drawbacks?
I don't know if she gets turned on by wasps. I mean, that's pretty gross, don't you think?
Well, as you can see, the little darlings do love to sting. Another source of prejudice for the masses, and another reason to love them.
That's what she said.
Bees are like animals. They sting only for a reason, for sacrifice. They have no conception of individual sensation, of pleasure.
I don't even want to click pleasure if I'm gonna have to.
Yes, a great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer, hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation, each painful welt, an act of love.
I'm sorry, are you trying to get pregnant by a wasp? The old car is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. Yeah, of course. Barbershop.
Good.
Nice clean room.
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank or go next door and visit Stephanie or go get an early start on your new job? Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
What papers? Oh, it's right there.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household, huh? Huh? Oh, you'll have to ask the missus about that. Stephanie's grounded to the wedding. Can't have her changing her mind at the last minute, not with all that meat at stake.
Right. Because this marriage involves my meat, right? Is that what matters?
If it isn't my favorite...
Hello, Steve. Have you flossed today?
No, I let shit build up in between my teeth.
Honestly, you men can insult a woman without even knowing you've done it. What a horrible thing to say.
You're both standing around baking cookies. Same cut of dress. Same pearls. So bizarre.
There's nothing bizarre about baking cookies. The Harvest Charity Bake Sale is Friday, you know, and by gosh, Mrs. Marvin Potsdam Jr. can be counted on to do her share.
This charity bake sale. What is it supposed to benefit?
Oh, I just like talking about gruesome subjects. When you get right down to it, all charity is pretty ugly, isn't it?
I don't follow.
Ask Mr. Moynihan. He's organized this event. In conjunction with the lodge, naturally.
Our dad wants your meat. He can have someone else's meat for all I give a shit.
Mr. Moynihan runs the Wayward Hotel and the Shady Oaks Funeral Parlor. It's rumored he has connections with the lodge, but the order keeps that kind of thing secret. So Mr. Potsdam has tried to get him to put in a good word for his lodge application, but so far...
What can you tell me about the lodge?
Just that they're exclusive and secretive. If you're curious, you ought to pick up a lodge application at the post office and take it over to the sergeant-at-arms. Isn't that a thought? Forget Mr. Potsdam. If you became a member of the order, we could hold the wedding inside the lodge. My, wouldn't that be lovely?
It would be lovely. And you know who's going to be the, I don't know if I should say priest. I can guess two things. One with horns. I should say one. One thing with horns. Why do you name him, lady?
Give my regards to your parents.
Are you gonna tell me about Stephanie?
Hello, dear.
I need to see her because she wants my fucking meat.
She's upstairs.
Okay. Thanks.
Give my regards to your parents.
Oh, shit.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean you don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I have to say it?
Just one, Stephanie, because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding.
Since you don't remember anything, and you know what? Never mind. I know what happened. I know why we lost that memory. The men in black came in and flashed our brains. I gotta be right back. I can use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna do one. I'll do one more shot and that's it.
They claim to be my parents. I can't dispute it because I can't remember for sure one way or the other, but it doesn't feel right.
I know. They're considered iRobots.
Do you have any idea where you do belong?
No, but I'm fairly sure I don't belong in Harvest.
Yeah. I can't remember anything, but I feel in my heart that the woman downstairs is not my mother. She's like this thing, like a parody, a bad joke with mother as the punchline. Does that make any sense?
Oh, I'm sorry, what? I lost what you just said, Stephanie. Thank you.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it that way. I thought I was going crazy.
Join the club. But we can't both be crazy, Stephanie.
Either way, something really weird is going on here. I've got to escape, and so do you. Because in a way, whether you know it or not, I think we're both grounded.
You might be grounded, but I'm not grounded. You know why? Because I'm gonna go get a lodge application to sell my soul to this person, okay? You and I are gonna get married. We're going to the lodge. And then that area, I don't know what the area is like yet until I get inside. Once I get inside, I'll let you know and see what you think about it. Because God knows what's gonna happen. Once I sell my soul, I'll ask you if you want to sell your soul, and then we can go into lodge then together and get married, right? I don't know.
It's been hell.
Talking nonsense.
They treat me well, but they won't let me leave this room. Not even to go out in the yard. Not until the wedding.
They won't tell you why?
Each one blames the other for grounding me. They make up different excuses. Different things I did, none of which I remember. So I sit up here, watch the world outside my window, and listen to the noises in the house.
Have you heard or seen anything that might help us figure this out? What do you think I should do next? Yeah, B.
Every morning, a weird boy comes to the house and picks up the paper. He doesn't deliver the paper. He picks up scrap paper that Miss Potsdam sets out on the porch for him. Some mornings she forgets, and the boy gets furious. He gives me the creeps.
Anything else you can tell me?
I hear these weird scraping sounds in the bathroom sometimes. Like something is sliding along the wall. Claws, maybe. And Mr. Potsdam. I don't like the way my dear daddy looks at me. Both of them are always watching me. But especially him.
You don't think they're dangerous, do you?
I think this whole place is dangerous. I think we've got to escape. Before it's too late.
Well, Stephanie. You hear claws scraping or screeching, or however you want to say it, along the wall, right? Do you think that's something going on in the bathroom? I mean, two people can, you know.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that. You haven't been locked in your room for a week.
Damn, girl. Of course not. I've been here with you. Maybe we'll both get locked in.
Maybe my amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me. Like we've met before. In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Have you been able to remember anything else? I mean, anything at all?
Well, I have had these recurring dreams. Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
No.
The wedding is only 3 weeks away. Not much time to get to know each other, is it?
I mean, we could be with some other people out there. They're just like love at first sight, right?
No.
If it comes down to it, we just won't take the vows.
I don't think anything in Harvest is that simple. Too many people are determined that we get hitched.
Why?
Potsdam wants the meat your father promised him. Your parents want to force you to settle down. Mrs. Potsdam wants to have the wedding in the lodge. Me? I just want to escape. Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge, this Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
I mean, you just looking at the building, lady. How am I supposed to know? I just look at the building. I just see a building lit up. Ooh, it's lit up. It gets nighttime. It can be colorful. It can be rainbows. It can be anything you want it to be. Once you're inside, what will be inside? Bondages? The Mansons are harmless? I have no...
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Oh, I will, baby. Oh, this game, man. You see how you got me started with this game, though? Oh, man. fuck is that noise? Why does it feel like it's like... It's called the general store. He's too busy working to notice you. Examine the handyman. The hydrant. Why don't you just break that so the water spews?
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious, I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia, in which case I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory, in which case I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today? Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Okay, I want the Twix. I repeat, and I'll say it again. I want the Twix. Thank you.
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today? Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
You must pay Phillips before you can buy anything. An adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay Mrs. Phillips before you can do anything. Oh, adult magazine. Oh boy. Look at that cleavage in the front cover. Oh man. Oh wait, I should be buying this because you know what? I'm being married to Stephanie. Other than that, alright. You know what we gotta do?
Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Okay. Damn it. Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, damn it. That didn't work.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult magazine. Don't worry, lady. I'll get the adult magazine. I gotta see things before I decide if I want Stephanie or not. Okay.
A girl.
Well, will you sell me?
I certainly will, Steve.
Thanks, ma'am. Now you know why I use adult magazines. Shit.
That's nice, dear.
I thought you wanted to look at it. You never know. You never know what kind of thing you're into. Yeah, show the magazine to your mother. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna show the magazine to my mom. I just show it to him and say, "You wish you had those." You wish you had those things on your face. That's what I meant. Alright. Mom, guess what I bought?
Stop wasting my time, young man.
Oh, you're gonna ignore the magazine that I have in my hand? Okay. Okay. Well.
Oh, man. Damn it.
Oh, that didn't work.
Damn it. Oh, man. Damn it. Man. Oh, damn it. Damn it.
That didn't work.
Sorry. That's the new way of getting off with the magazine. Maybe I should show that to Stephanie. She would really be happy about that. Oh, man. Let's see. We gotta talk to Johnson real quick. The freakazoid that says, "Hey, my meat's good for you."
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave the Tucker a tune-up. I'll talk to you later.
Wow, what happened?
Bye now.
Oh, what? What? Are you too busy waxing and wax on and wax off your fucking Tucker? Said it backwards, by the way. I think I did. I'm not sure. I said it so fast I don't even remember myself. See, now my memory's going out just because of this game. Hi, Stephanie. Guess what I bought today?
Are you making some kind of point?
Yes. Means you need to get into it.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge, this Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
Oh, I see.
She's not the only one who went.
That's...
You think... That...
Look.
I thought it was different.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
I don't know, but you always seem to smile a lot.
Come back and visit me.
Hello, Father. Don't mind me being right up close to you. Okay? Nothing personal. But I got something for you. It's an adult magazine. I thought maybe you could use this.
Yes, yes, very nice. But do you have any meat?
I mean, I don't think there's meat in this magazine. If you want meat in this magazine, why don't you go to the general store and maybe the old lady will have something hidden for you. Grab it, get the magazine, then you have your meat. Okay. Alright, we gotta go to the meat plant. Oops. Where's the meat plant? It's on here, right? Yeah. Red brick building with a horrible stench coming from within. Well, it's slaughterhouse, pretty much.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say. Though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
My name is Pat O'Reilly. I sell sausages. For men like Stephanie's father.
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach.
Gee, thanks for showing me.
A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
I mean, I could chop, forget about it, and just go on with my own day. Oh, I don't remember chopping red meat. I don't remember playing with. I'll get it.
What exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't know.
I wouldn't worry about it too much, Steve. You should be thinking about running the family business one day. That, getting into the lodge.
Everybody's always telling me to get into the lodge.
Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
Funny how that's beginning to sound like a stock answer. Like it was coached.
You sure are acting like a kidder, son. With your dad ill, you're gonna need to start behaving like an adult. Especially if you're gonna take over the family business.
Oh, gee, I guess I am such a quitter. Oh, golly.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve. And my best to your dad.
What does he do? Chopping up cat meat too? This ain't a fucking family. Fuck you, dude. This is bullshit. You chop cats for fucking meat? Oh, sorry, I didn't get the meat.
Oh, who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right. It's Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien. You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
Who are you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof. Along with the vodka.
Well, I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents?
Safeguards? Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Then you have sole control of the, missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2, when I got my lower torso shot off in the war. Those pennywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
I mean, when a person comes up to you and say WW2, what the fuck do you mean? Oh, WW2 doesn't give me shit. Are you saying it's 2 W's and 2? The guy can't remember anything. You're gonna say WW2? Why'd you say www dot World War II.com? How do you drag your own intestines? You'd be dead.
Why are you asking about the button, son?
I'm just a little nervous about it. I mean, suppose an accident happens.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister. The button is perfectly safe. I keep it on my person all the time. No commie bastard is getting his mitts on this button. No siree, Bob. No one initiates a nuclear holocaust and harvest except me. Now, doesn't that make you feel better?
No, because what happens if I kicked you in the face, on the back of the head? You fall forward, on your stomach, the button gets pushed, and all your nuclear missiles go up in the air. You have it right in your crotch, dude. I mean, you don't have a crotch no more, but I'm just saying.
Frankly, all these questions are making me a little suspicious of you. Maybe you're one of those pink-blooded Americans. Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't shoot you right now?
I mean, you ain't gonna get away with anything. Well, you won't get far when you bring your gun out. You have no legs, no nothing.
Right, huh? You talk a good game, mister. But so does your average commie bastard. The Kremlin teaches its agents to talk their way out of a scrape. What do you think about that, son? You should have watched more TV and read less Dostoevsky if you wanted to pass for an American, comrade.
I mean, that's exactly how I said it. Except I didn't kick you in the back of the head. There's no, like, restart. You have to actually load? Oh shit, I gotta do it all over again now. Take it over here. Well, that sucks. I could whiz by it though. I don't think I went too far. What did y'all do? Went to the general store.
Can I help you, dear? Just
I mean, I didn't really do too much to do anything, so. Except for buying a magazine. Then we just talk to Stephanie. We could just bypass the whole thing from Stephanie.
There he is.
Would I kid?
Well, imagine. I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse. Bite your tongue with that serpent's tooth.
Shut up.
Oh, sure. Cutting animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against you, the smell of death and shit in your nostrils all the time. Well, those are all definite cons. But once you're done, the guts have been washed into the gutters. Meat.
Ow. My ears. All because of your fat ass saying you all, like all the guts and all the things dangling. Shut the fuck up.
Hello, Steve. Honest.
Oh man.
Just. I'm. You must. Mr. Moore. You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve. He's a disappointed man. No matter how...
Right, he just couldn't use guts and dangling so he can laugh evilly, right?
Give my regards to your parents.
Shut up.
Hello, dear. She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding. Give my regards to your...
When she escapes with me, your ass ain't gonna know it. There we go.
Who are you?
I'll save it this time after this.
The wedding is... No. Everything...
Escape?
Of course I'm right. Maybe my amnesia is... Come back and visit.
Okay, I'll save it this time.
Sorry, Steve. Too tired. Bye now.
Yeah, you and your damn fucking face when you say bye. It's really creepy, dude. So creepy to the point where you're like, I just waxed my tucker.
Steve. Don't read you, Steve.
Of course you don't. You don't know what bitch murder means anyways.
What's with all the cats?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at... Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here? Maybe I get sick of do-gooder busybodies sucking around here all the time. A man's up to his elbows in guts all day, every day. What more do they want from him? You may come to realize that I have a strong stomach. A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging
come to
bits of
realize,
intestine
but a
out
strong
from
stomach.
my fingernails, I must confess I don't. But then, of course, amnesia.
Look, I'm not kidding.
What exactly? Don't be such a stranger.
You gotta have a strong stomach when you toss away guts and livers and hearts and arteries and colons and poop, if there's any blocked in there, and a wiggling sausage. I think I have to go to the memorial. Did I just hear somebody hit a ball, like baseball? Who's this fucking dude?
Steve!
You could say that.
Good.
I
good.
actually clicked.
That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
I mean, depends on what you say quality time there, mister. You know? What do you mean?
Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaperman's instinct. Though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going out of business was the owner of the TV station. And Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gein Memorial.
Oh, golly.
Gein Memorial.
Oh, man.
Sounds like a cemetery or a hospital, not a school.
This institution was named for a great man, whose first name escapes me. He epitomized the great potential within us all, big guy. I hear there's an honorary plaque commemorating
I'm
him
opening up crackers.
within the
I'm hungry.
lodge.
Big guy.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense.
Shut the fuck up. Get away from me. Kiss my ass.
Drop
Goodbye.
in again soon.
No, fuck you. Nasty ass freak. Oh man. Don't even want to violate me. Wow. Somebody got smacked a good one.
Can't talk now, buckaroo. Happy trails, buckaroo.
This is definitely a guide game. It's Talking Simulator. Talking Simulator. But yeah, a guide game. I mean, it's holy shit. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of talking. That reminds me of like certain games that do that. I must get to the police. That man at the memorial wants to violate me. Can you do something about that?
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have, but I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding. Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out, though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that for?
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that's been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, well, that'd be right special.
Wait a minute, so you telling me he will mark people?
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
Sure. You remember. The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified. Darn it.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve. Stop on by any time, Steve. That's the F...
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up. There you go, Spot. So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department. Don't be silly.
Such as?
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine moth material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots? Some people think all we do is sit around, sketching fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsuo Crumb for fire code violations. All the dried-out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire. A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly. Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving. Bye-bye. Stephen.
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses. As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, The lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs? Such as?
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you. It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them. This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses? I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
No, I don't think so. I don't remember muting though. Or maybe I muted when I was fiddling with crackers. So they make loud noise. But I'm gonna get going though. Getting kind of sleepy, so. So I made fun of him then, probably. You didn't even hear it. Oh well. I mean, it was semi. It wasn't much, so you didn't really miss anything. Yeah. Do that. Okay. Let's see. You say pumpkin pirate? Alrighty. I'll see you later. Bye.